Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you're new here today, my name is Betty. Welcome to Betty AZ YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at this and I'm like, ooh, this is embarrassing, I need to be washed. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, guys, I'm the one who uses it. So let it hang there. It's not embarrassing. Welcome back to the video. uh Guys, today I want to get ready to go somewhere, and you come with me. We get ready together as we talk about the things you cannot stand, especially when you get to your to a certain age. There are some things you honestly cannot stand, and you like and let me mention 40. I don't know about your age, but when you hit 40, there are some BS you cannot put up with anymore. There are some things you used to put up in your 30s and in your 20s. Well, there are things you used to put up with in your 20s. You can no longer put up with them in your 30s. And there are things you can put up with when you're in your 30s, and when you get to your 40s, you cannot put up with those things. Yeah. And in your 50s and in your 60s, as we age, we become wiser, and we cannot put up with some things. We cannot tolerate some things we used to do to tolerate, like a decade ago. So in my 40s, I realized the things that I cannot put up with. Guys, do not worry. I'm in my Dara. Yeah, this is how I'm rocking. I'm just chilling in the house. In this age, and I'm not calling myself old, but in this age, in my 40s, I cannot put up with fake friendships, pretending, fake, like just being in people's lives for the heck. I cannot put up with staying somewhere that I'm tolerated, with hanging out with people who don't care about you. They honestly they don't care about your feelings. They don't care about you. They don't care about things that hurt you. They don't care about things that are not, like they don't care whether you're treated unfairly. They are easy to lean on the other side and gossip about you and talk about you, like cheap friendships, fake friendships, and some BS, like at this you know guys, I don't know about you, but for me personally, I've got to that point. I'm like, no, I'm not keeping some fake people in my life just for the sake of it. If I know you are a friend, and from the way we are doing things, I mean the way things are going, you have turned out to be or you are a fake person, whether you're a friend or family or whoever you are, I'm ready to drop you. Like, I'm ready to just drop you quick and go. I used to be the kind of person that used to hang into relationships just for the sake of it. And when I talk about relationships, I'm not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband. I'm not talking about love relationships. I'm just talking about relationships in general. Yeah, like you have people in your life, these friends. They some people are into some silly competition. They want your life. They want to be you. They want to be Betty. They want your life. They want they're just jealous. They have everything. God has blessed them, but they still want to be you. People who are not even happy with who they are, people who are not people who are jealous, people who are gossipers. Like, you cannot even share anything with them private and confidential, because as soon as you drop the phone, they are ready to go ahead and start gossiping and talking about you. At this point, I believe in friendships where I can have a friend who is trustworthy, somebody who I know, if I tell something, and I have those kind of friends, very few, that I tell something and I know that that thing is safe with them. But how safe is it with that person? How safe? How safe? Every time Every time you talk to a friend or you share something, should you be worried and be like, oh my goodness, why did I just tell her that? She's gonna share. I believe in friendships where you tell me something and it's safe with me, and I tell you something and it's safe with you. And I believe in friendships where you're not gonna come back, if even if things don't work between us, you're not gonna come back attacking me with something that I say I told you, in private. Oh, no wonder you did this. No wonder, no wonder, no wonder, you know, you know, guys, are you are you getting my point? Yeah, you just get tired of these things as you grow older. You're like, wait a minute, you are family, and you don't treat me like a family. What is family to you? What's the meaning of being my blood relative? What is it? Is it just for the show, or just because is it because we were born together, or that are we sticking together for that one reason, or are we sticking together because we have each other's back? Are we friends because we went to the same school together, and then you're busy talking and gossiping about me when I'm not there? Are you the kind of friend that is laughing when I'm going through something? Are you the friend that I cannot even feel comfortable sharing because I don't feel that my secret will be safe with you? Are you the kind of family that I'll tell something and then later on it becomes an issue just because I shared, and it'll become like a laughing matter to you if things don't work out between us? Are you gonna be attacking me with the things that I share with you? And this goes, I'm including family and friends, because we are all human, and this is including all human beings, all of us together, family and friends. Yeah. So guys, are we able to let go and drop this kind of people, the toxic people, out, drop them and soldier on and act like they don't exist? I've come to that point. I'm like, you know what? I honestly don't, at this point, I'm like, I don't care whether I remain in this world alone as Betty. I have my kids. Whether I remain in this world alone, me and my kids and the very few people that cares, I'm good. Because you get so tired of having fake people around you. You get so tired of having toxic people around you. You get so tired of having people, as soon as they know something about you, it's now that is like a weapon. They'll use that against you, and we get tired. Let me know in the comment section, can you relate? What are some of the things you cannot put up with anymore, you cannot tolerate anymore? What are some of the things that what are some of the characters in friendships that you cannot put up with anymore? Have you let go of some friends along the way? Am I talking to someone? Have you let go? Have you ended relationships along the way, whether it's family or friendships? Is this normal? Because honestly, guys, I've come to a point, I'm like, why have a whole huge crowd of people who don't care about you? Why have you in my circle and telling you about, sharing with you about my life, and you evidently you don't care about me? You're just waiting for me to tell you something, and that will become a laughing matter and you're sharing it with someone. If I call you, is my phone call safe with you? Are you gonna record me? Well, now I just remembered something. Few weeks ago, there was this issue about a friend, and most of you maybe who watched that know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna mention any names, but this lady in Kenya called a lady in US, telling this friend of hers in the US everything, every single detail about her personal life. Oh my God, this is the guy I'm dating. Yes, I'm dating him. We've been dating for this long. And oh my goodness, yes, he sleeps at my place. His clothes are at my place. Oh yes, he was denied a visa. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be trying also, to come. Oh my goodness. And guess what? The friend in the US was just, wow, wow. Are you guys dating? Wow. Yeah, for how long? Yeah. Do you guys drink together? Yes. For how long? You know, the person on the other side is interrogating the lady, and the lady on the phone doesn't know she's being recorded. And she's being recorded on the other side. She has no idea. She's just spilling the beans, telling, oh my goodness, yes, we've been sleeping. Oh yes. Can you imagine the day, that day he slept at my house? She's telling a friend that she's supposed to trust 100%, 101%. She's spilling to this friend that, oh my goodness, yes, can you imagine? Oh my goodness, everything. You know how the juicy stories, how we tell our stories and how juicy they become. So this lady was sharing everything about herself. Not because she was gossiping, she was sharing to a friend. She was pouring her heart out to a friend who was supposedly supposed to keep the secret, and this secret was supposed to be safe with this friend. You see what I mean? Fake friendships and bad friendships, yeah? So I was like, when I listened to that, I'm like, you know what? I don't blame the lady on the phone, the lady in Kenya. I don't blame her. I blame the lady in the US. Whether someone else recorded their conversation or not, like, why put my personal issue on a loudspeaker? If I call you to tell you about this and this and this about my life, why are you putting it on a loudspeaker? For heaven's sake, it should not be on a loudspeaker. And you should be able to excuse yourself as soon as I start talking about my life and my personal life. Just excuse yourself. Don't let your guests know what I'm talking about, not unless you have an intention of gossiping with the rest of the guests in the house. You see the kind of fake friendships? Guess what? So this phone conversation was recorded and was leaked, and it got leaked out. You know, everybody got to know about it, and it was so embarrassing. So this lady said she did not record the conversation. She said she was busy doing her house chores and the phone was on loudspeaker, and a friend in the house, a guest, recorded the conversation. So she said she's gonna sue that friend of hers who was in the house, who recorded the conversation. I honestly don't know whether that's true or not. It's not in my place to judge, but I learned something about it. I'm like, who are we keeping in our lives? What kind of friends are we keeping in our lives? What kind of friends do we have? Can I trust you? Can you record a phone? Can you call me as Betty and trust that I'm not going to record your phone conversation? Can you share a picture with me and trust that, you know what, Betty, please delete that picture? You don't even have to tell me to delete it, because I'll just delete it. Because you know what? I know for sure you're sending me a picture. Like now, women, we have this habit of, anytime we are dating, okay, not all of us, but for me, I had that habit of, whenever a guy, I'm not even dating that person, but whenever a guy asks me, or whenever a guy says something to me, I would just open my mouth and say to like my circle of friends and just say something. Yeah, we are not, you know, we are not even having a relationship. We have not even started. But as soon as he sent me a first picture, boom, I share. I share it quick. Because I'm kind of excited. I'm just like a little girl. I send it to, and you know what? Then you realize, oh my God, it's not going to work out with this person. Then you meet another person, you share. In the end, you find somebody has a pile of your, the people that you met, and they can use that against you. I've learned in my life, like, people are not good like that. People cannot be trusted like that. Hold on, my daughter is crying. Oh my God, kids can be funny. She hit herself and she's crying because she hit herself with something. Anyway, guys, it looks like I'm gonna do the dress with me video on the other video part 2, because now this conversation is getting hotter and hotter, and I'm not able to move around. I feel like I'm stuck here to share about this. So yeah, guys, you get to that point, you're like, in your life, you have to think about the kind of people that surrounds you. You have to think about this friend that is so jealous that anytime, even some comments, I cannot, by the way, me at this point, I cannot stand people that make some comments, some comment over and over and over. You meet this friend of yours and they're making some weird comments like, oh, like, what I mean, right? You can tell, you can sense some jealous in them, and this person has everything, and you're like, no. And then you have this friend, there are other bipolar friendships, yeah? 1 minute she's talking to you or he's talking to you, the next minute that person is not talking to you. The next minute you're talking to each other, the next minute you're not talking to each other. I'm like, what is this what in this bipolar friendship is this? Like, have you ever met this kind of people? They are talking to you one minute, they are talking to you and they're so good to you. The next minute, you don't even know what you did to them. They are not even talking to you. And then the next minute they come back, and when you meet them, they're like, oh my God, hi, I'm like, we are either hot or cold. Like, where are we? Are we friends? And then there are those kind of friends. We invite them, or relatives. When I include this, I include relatives, siblings, I include cousins, friends and family and relatives, everybody. So these people, you call them when you have a need and they cannot come through for you. They're just there riding on, but they can never come through for you for anything, even a small favor. I've seen that some people, I have a friend here. She lives with a family, but this family cannot even babysit for this friend. And I'm not talking about babysitting every day. Like, this person has a kid and she has a relative in the house, and trust you me, she can suffer going out, like looking for somewhere to drop the baby, because this relative is not willing to adjust their schedule a little bit to come through. There are some people, they can never come through for you, no matter what. They will never come through for you. Those are the people you're like, okay, what are we doing? Why are we together then? You have to know, because I'm not saying we become enemies with everybody, but I guess you have to know what kind of people to drop along the way, and what are kind of people that can come through for you. Friends in need, friends indeed, friends that if I call you, even if you won't come through for me, you will at least give me a solution. Let me tell you, I've seen some people, oh my goodness, some people are family, but they are the worst. They are the ones to fight you no matter what. They are the one to make you cry. They're the one who hurt you the most. And when you need them, they are not there. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about anything that hurts you. They are ready to celebrate with your enemies. I've seen that. I've seen some people, some friends, they, as soon as you fall off, you fall apart, or as soon as you fall out with a friend, or as soon as you fall out with someone, these people, so-called friends, they are ready to ride on with the people that you're falling out with, so that they can continue gossiping and juicing. Are you feeling me? Are you feeling my vibe? So these are the kind of BS I'm talking about. It gets to that point, you're like, you know what? Who are you? Who are you? Can you even tell me who you are? Do I know what kind of a person you are? Are you just there as a joyrider? Are you waiting for me to fall so that you can talk? Are you waiting for me to share with you stuff so that you can attack them or use them against me 5 years down the line? Are you waiting for me to say something so that you can use that something I said or something, because honestly, as I said, I give an example and I said, I used to share, and then God, anybody that I ever, I give an example and I said how I used to, like, if I meet someone, I'll take a picture and I'll ask a friend, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I think most ladies will get to that point. You have this circle. I thank God, because I think the people I've shared with that kind of information, I have friends that has never ever even opened a word to say, oh, Betty, but you sent me a picture of this guy. How come now you're sending me, or something, or just something, not even that, just something about my life I have shared with some people, and up to this date, I have friends that anything I say to them, even 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they have never opened their mouth. So, there are those people who are genuinely genuine. And there are those people who are so fake. Those friends that are so fake. Like, for example, now this lady who called her friend and she was sharing her stuff, and the phone conversation, it leaked and everybody got to know. Can you imagine the betrayal? That lady in Kenya, she felt so betrayed, because she was like, wait a minute, I thought I'm talking to you. I did not know you're recording me. Guys, if you are on a phone conversation and you decide to record and you decide to put someone on loudspeaker, please tell them. If I call you, me as Betty, and you decide to put me on loudspeaker, please tell me. God, Jehovah. Me, once at the moment I open my mouth, if I call you, just warn me. If you're my friend and you're riding in a car, you're driving your car, and my phone is just gonna connect Bluetooth, and alert me, because my mouth can open. I can open my mouth and say something that will embarrass not embarrass you, but I can just say something based on what kind of, I have friends. I have some few friends. I have a friend of mine. Anytime she call me and I'm somewhere, my phone is on a speaker, I just give her a signal right away. Before you start, I have you on the loudspeaker. We are in the car. And also, I have a friend also, we do the same thing. As soon as I call her, because my goodness, as soon as we open our mouths, we just say something crazy and something random. So we thank God for genuine friendships, and we thank God for genuine people in our lives. Yeah. And not everyone is bad, but we have to know, what kind of people do we have in our lives? What kind of friends do we have? Is this a friend that can come through for me? Is this a fake friend that cannot even come? Never come through for me. Is this a friend that will just want me to party, but when I have a need, they are never there? Is this because they are friends like that? They just want you when you are going to party, when we are going to have fun. Hey, what's up? Where are you? Let's go have fun. Huh? And those kind of friends, if you happen even to come with your child, they'll be so mad because they don't want a responsibility of why are you coming with your child? Like, they will not be understanding. If you have a baggage, they will not put up with. And also, even partners, even life partners, is this a husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or a wife that cannot have your back? Because there are people who are married to people who they cannot even count on them at all. I met someone who said, oh my goodness, if you ever ask my husband to do any favor for you, he will not do. And I said, why your husband never gives you a ride? He said, my goodness, he can never give me a ride. That man can never take her kids to soccer, to nothing. And I said, wow, like, people, unfortunately, after some time they divorced and it did not work anymore because this lady got tired of it. She was like, my goodness, Jesus, this is too much, because you are married to a person who never has your back. You have kids together. They can never come through for you. They are never supportive. They are not your friend. They're just there just because you're married, but they're not your friend. They don't have your back. And there are people who are, I I mean, there's so many fake people. There are so many fake friendships we see around, and you're like, my goodness, you know. There are some people you have a relationship with, and as soon as you break up, they're running to find who your enemy was so that they can gang up, you know, or who your fake friends are so that they can just joyride together and have a laugh about it, you know. I mean, we have to know what kind of people are we keeping in our lives as we move on. Like for me, as I said, when you get to this age of 40, you don't want stress. You can be left alone standing. You know, it is you against the world, other than having people joyriding in your life, and they don't mean nothing to you. They don't have you in their hearts. They don't care. So guys, let me know if you can understand my point, and let me know in the comment section if you have gone through something like that. Let me know in the comment section what you cannot put up with at this age. Yeah, what you cannot put up with. Is it fake friendships? Is it fake family? Is it fake partner, you know, spouse? Is it fake this fakeness? Let me know. Have you dropped some, have you outgrown, let me not say drop, have you outgrown some friendships along the way? Is it normal to outgrow some friendships along the way? Maybe this person you used to get along so well, but then later on in life you're like, I don't think this person we are going anywhere. Have you outgrown some people? I'm pretty sure there's somebody somewhere who have outgrown me, you know, and I don't have a problem with that. I always say, if you feel like I'm no longer the kind of friend you're looking for, feel free to drop me ASAP. Because there are some people, maybe somebody watching this video and they're like, Betty, you know what? I got tired of you. Good. If you ever feel like you're tired of me, or you're tired of that other person, and you're tired of this other person, just drop them. You don't even have to give excuses. You just click the block and delete and soldier on. Because some people, they can drain you. Have you ever had this kind of friends that they drain the hell out of you? Like, they will drain you. As soon as you pick up their call, they will complain. My goodness, they will complain about everything and anything and everything, and everything about the phone conversation is about them complaining and whining about something over and over. Or a friend that is so repetitive, you're like, we just talked about this, like we just talked about, they're just repetitive over petty stuff. They're like so childish. Can I say childish? And have you met all the, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. As I said, maybe somebody outgrew me, and that's fine, because I'm not calling myself perfect. But let me know, of all the things that I've mentioned, I've touched, let me know if you've ever gone through that, or what can't you put up with. Okay? What kind of friends do you have? And what kind of friendships are you looking for? Are you a people person? Do you go to places where you're invited, or do you choose to stay alone in the house? Are you a loner? Would you rather hang out by yourself or with your kids, rather than having all these people that are fake, or having all these people? I mean, like, let me know in the comment section. I don't want to keep talking. Let me know in the comment section. And yeah, now come to part 2 of this video so that we can get dressed, changed together. I'm looking for an outfit to go somewhere real quick, and I want you to come with me. I'm not taking you with me. I'm just saying, outfit change with me. God bless you.